Welcome to our channel again, Eden Family Channel. On today's episode, I'm going to talk about taking care of your baby chicks right from the time they are hatched or they come out of the incubator or the mama hen hatches them up to the time they get out of the brooder, that is around 4 weeks old. Now, when I open the brooder, you see my chicks now. They are 4 days old chicks that we brought in just some day ago. You can observe up to the end of my brooder. Now, these are improved kienyeji chickens. These chicks are called rainbow roosters from Kuku Chick from Eldoret. Most of the equipment that I'm using in my brooder are improvised. You see, this is a feeder improvised from wood. I just took wood and made that feeder. Same to this other feeder I just made from wood. The other feeder, I have 3 feeders with me here. Then the waterers, I also improvised these waterers. This is just the lid of a bowel and a sphere on top. At the other end, you can see the lid of a bucket with a smaller bucket with it. Forms a waterer. At the far end, you can see heat bulbs. They are the ones which are providing light and heat to these chicks. So I want to talk about the 5 basic things that you consider when you are setting up a brooder for your chicks. So long as you got the right breed which you want, you got the right feeds, you got everything right, you got the temperatures right. Temperature is the most important thing in this brooder because they need the right temperatures just like their mother would provide. So I'll talk about the 5 basic brooder basics. They're called brooder basics. The 5 major things that you need to consider when you are setting up your brooder. The first important thing that you need to consider is warmth. These chicks are very vulnerable to cold. You need to provide them with heat for 24 hours per day. So, for the first 2 weeks, you need to provide them with warmth. You need to provide them with the right temperatures that they need for their growth. They need the right temperatures just like their mother would give them. Because you took them away from their mother, you made them not go near their mother just for your own benefit. So you have to provide heat for them. The second thing you want to consider is space. Let them have enough space. This is a 1 meter by 1 meter space that these chicks are in. 50 chicks are occupying 1 meter by 1 meter. 100 chicks will occupy 1 meter by 2 meters, so you need to provide enough space. The third thing you want to consider is feeds. Now, which feeds are you going to feed those chicks? It depends on the purpose of your chicks. If you are keeping your layers chicks, then there is specific layers chick mash. If you want them to be layers, if you want them to provide meat, then you have specific feeds that you're going to give them. Those are broiler starter mash, different from the layer starter mash. If you are keeping local chickens, local chicks, you also have local kienyeji mash. It is called kienyeji chick mash, different from the others. So if you are going to feed layers chickens with broilers feeds, then they are not going to lay well in future. You have to consider the feeds. The fourth thing you want to consider is water. You must provide clean water all the time in your brooder and provide enough watering space. Let the chicks have enough space to water. You see I have put 3 barrels of water at the middle, and at the end we have feeders, so they feed from those sides, and when they need water they get it immediately from the center of the brooder. Another thing you want to consider is light. You need to provide light for these chicks for at least 20 to 22 hours per day. You need to provide them with light. You can even provide them with light 24 hours. They need to feed for the first 14 days. The first 2 weeks you need to provide light for 24 hours. They need to feed day and night for them to grow well. The fifth thing is the light. I can add you a bonus tip. I have given you number 1, warmth. I have given you number 2, space. Number 3 is feeds. Number 4 was water. Number 5 was light. I can give you an extra tip. Make the floor dry. It should not have any water, any damp. It should be very dry all the time. I hope that today you've learned a few tips that can help you take care of your baby chicks just from the time they are very vulnerable. They cannot sustain themselves up to the time they are able to sustain themselves. Now, I'll keep updating you on the things you need to do. I'll keep updating you on a lot of things you need to do. I'll update you on the specific characteristics of these rainbow rooster chicks that I've got here with me. We are going to grow together. I hope that God is going to help us in what we are doing, and God is also going to bless your work so that you can also grow and get food on your table. If you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly hit the subscribe button, like our videos, comment anything that you want to ask. If you have any question, write it in the comment section so that we may get to know what you need from us. If you need any video that you want, any educational video, you have a topic which you need us to cover, kindly put it in the comments below and we will get back to you. Thank you for watching. God bless you. Only here at Eden Family Farm.